I don't know what happened to the live that I was doing just a few minutes ago. I was talking and then all of a sudden it just ended. So that was weird. But I will start again. To the live that I was doing just a few minutes ago. Let me shut this so that we don't have. Hi, Jen Grail. Hi, Super Chat Cat. Yeah, did I almost. I don't know if would you call it a cake crime or cake fail almost. Well, what happened was, and I'll explain. I baked the 2 layers, right? Jimmy bought me another board, which is really it's a cutting board, but it's like this thick. It's a restaurant one. I think there's the, oh my gosh, this one. So it's really heavy, and brings it to me. So then he went back, and I don't know how I used to always flip these cakes. I used to make these are the like standard cakes I used to make. I'm telling you, I don't know what, but anyway, to flip them. So, but the board he got was so big. So I said, if I just take this, there's no way I'm going to flip this on top of this cake, because the chocolate one is really like it was really moist. Hi, Tree Dog. And so I said, what am I going to do? But I'll call Jimmy back. Oh my gosh. So I said, well, what if I cut the layer in half, put half on and half on, because I'm going to cover it in icing anyway. So I said, okay, let's do that. So I covered, I cut it in half, picked it up, and silly me, instead of putting the cut edge in the middle, the cut edge I put on the end. And then I couldn't take it off, so I had to do the other one the same way. And when I went to crumb coat it, at first, like that cut edge was like really like it wasn't crumbling because it's moist, but it was, coming off. And I was freaking. And I said, well, I'm going to have to do a whole new cake. And Jimmy's like, you're not going to have to do a whole new cake. You're going to be able to fix it. But I'm such a perfectionist, like what I used to do, like if something happened like that, I would just okay, it's done. I can't do it. And I'd almost like, it wasn't like intentionally do something bad to it, like to make it, but it just like I would get so frustrated and I just go try to like fix it or whatever, and then it would be even worse, and then I just end up doing a whole new thing because I am such a perfectionist about it. So I said, okay, this is crazy. Let me see if I crumb coat it, and then if I can get the crumb coat on it, put it in the refrigerator, let that harden a little bit, then tomorrow I can put another coat on, and which I'm going to do. I made another batch of the chocolate buttercream, and then tomorrow I'm going to put that on it, and then I'm going to make a batch of vanilla buttercream, and then use that like piping all around the edge, and I think it'll be fine. It looks okay now, but it gave me a little scare, having that crumbs on this side there. I wasn't gonna, but I think it's gonna be fine. Jimmy's like, it's gonna be fine, honey. It's gonna be fine. But I just want it to be, really good. I just, that's the way I'm. But it'll be fine. Because if it isn't, I'll just do it again. All right, never mind. But I still have to go over and make another batch of icing, and I have like powdered sugar everywhere. And Jimmy and I cleaned up, and then I'll go over tomorrow and finish, and then I'm going to try to do some power washing in the morning. But I also have to figure out when my daughter is coming in, and coordinate getting her, and then all getting to this graduation, and oh boy, it'll be fine. Anyway, and my son Michael is going to be at Avril Lavigne in the cold. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. But everybody will be together on Saturday for the party. Anyway, and maybe I'll do a craft night anyway tomorrow night later on over there if I bring my sewing machine and stuff. We'll see. Okay, so we'll play it by ear, see what's going on. But I kind of was like off social media today, and some good things, but going on? Something must be wrong in my settings or something. What? Hi, little brittle. Can you guys see this? It's telling me that this is going to end shortly because I hope it's not a setting that's wrong. Hold on a minute. YouTube is not, oh my gosh, what the freak? Saying it's not maintaining smooth streaming. What the freak is that about? I wonder if it has anything to do with storms or, let's see. I'm nervous now to go and navigate away from this and then not see if we're still on. Are we still on? It's buffering a little, but hi, I see you, you see me. Can you see it now? You just got out your sewing machine? Well, if we do it tomorrow or something, you should get it out. Well, you got it out, but you should get on it. I forget what Jimmy said to me today. He said something like, come on. And I said, no, it couldn't have been that. It could have been,